Woke up to the money, I dream about cash. Pray for my future, forget about my past. Cold with dusty and niggas that laugh. My daddy went there. My nigga got shot. Surf for my pistol, I cook for my Glock. Money on dice, gambling, sweat, living that life. Raised in the church, we no drunk, it ain't right. Up in my niggas all fight, got no bitches and shooters who get my dice. And I don't do the white. I bounce to myself, give a fuck about the stripes. Fall to the line, I die for my trial. Real on the bank, and I gotta provide. House, man, I gotta survive. Get out the streets, man, I had to decide. Being a we had to collide. Not by myself, I had God on my side. And niggas is big, I can see you, they friends. I only got brothers, I don't got no friends. It's my baby, a being straight in my way, I don't follow no trends. Pray to my God, so my soul can get clear. Really, that do you ain't gotta pretend. Once, but I relapsed again. I stick and move, I can't go to the pen. It turned out to be lows in the end. Play if you won't get a hold of your chin. Circle business this, circle business that. Hey, get to the money, you know that I'm strapped. These niggas ain't tough, these niggas all cap. Deep in the shark circle trap. These straight facts ain't no motherfucking rap. All I wanna do is put the hood on the map. I put on for the hood motherfuckers. I'm living though it come with problems. I do any mission long as come with dollars. In the trenches, this shit gets so wicked. Every day shootouts like DCA mission. All of my youngers, I know they gon' hit you. If you keep talking, he coming up missing. From the bottom, I had to go get it. Got on my edge, had to make a decision. Remember them nights I was working at Winnie, calling my family, didn't wanna come get me. Now I be whipping 30 extensions. If you want smoke, tell them niggas don't get me. If you want smoke, light them up like a chimney. I be with BZ, know it's for business. Rest in peace, stuff, I can't believe they get him. We find this killer, I show he gon' get him. Bitches like Caleb, fuck what he thinking. Keep on smoke, fuck is he drinking. Ride with that 40, ride with that Mac. Bitch, we stay strapped, we never lack. I got them hitters, they posted outside. Call them my brothers, you know they gon' ride. We ain't at the park, but you know we gon' slide. We catch them in traffic, we set them on fire. Circle business is for sure. Circle business is for sure. Hey, get to the money, you know that I'm strapped. These niggas ain't tough, these niggas all cap. 13 deep in the shark circle trap. These straight facts ain't no motherfucking rap. All I wanna do is put the hood on the map. I put it on for the hood motherfucker should clap.
All right. So thank you all for tuning in. If you've read the title, you see I am talking about the breakdown and recap of Nique and Nite responding to Tasha'K, and also the situation of a YouTuber by the name of Rude MP. Rude, you guys can check his page out, but he did have like a whole video where he was basically coming for the support of Soncerae. You know, allegedly she did some stuff, but it has not been confirmed just yet. So, Tommy Sotomayor, he did reach out to Rude, just to elaborate on why he's kind of, you know, capping for Miss Soncerae and all of that. So, first, I'm going to get into the Nique at Nite situation. I'm going to speak on that briefly, and then I'm going to transition into Rude on his thoughts of the whole situation and the breakdown of everybody going at Soncerae. So let's start with this Nique and Nite situation first. Okay. So I don't know if you guys actually seen. She did end up responding to Tasha'K. She said that she wasn't, but you know, she was like, you know what? Everybody needs to hear my side of the story, and I'm gonna tell it how I'm gonna tell it, you know. So I'm not gonna tell you verbatim, but I'm gonna tell you exactly what the breakdown was and what she said. There's a few little bitty clips I'm gonna play, but I'm gonna try not to play too much of her video. Because you know, you guys go to her page. I want to take any views away from her, but I'm gonna tell you basically what she said, getting off into it. Okay, she first started talking about when TashaK did the advertisement for the sit-down interview that she had with T.S. Madison, when Storm T.S. Madison and TashaK all sit down, and they had the part one and part two of the interview that they did with T.S. So I don't know if you guys remember the trending fish topic. It was really, really trending back early March. Okay, so I'm going to say that and transition off into, okay, so there was a situation where some kind of story ended up coming up. Tasha K did not get on it as soon as Nick did, but I know Tasha K had spoke on it back when she first started talking about R. Kelly, and it was basically the situation about people eating fecal matter. The R. Kelly girls were participating in schools where they had to eat fecal matter, boo boo, aka boo boo. So, come to find out, that was true. So, Nique and Nite got on the story as any blogger would. And I think Azriel father had an issue with it, so he ended up going live saying some stuff pertaining to Nique and Nite, and he was like coming at her, talking about, "I'm gonna get my little sister on you, I'm gonna get TK on you," and all this and that. So soon after, um, Angela ended up Tasha K ended up texting her, and she was like, I don't think she even got back with her because she was like, "You on that BS, this same stuff that Azriel dad on. I'm not trying to talk to you." So she really didn't talk to her on that situation. So when it ended up coming down to the situation where Nique and Knight had a sit down interview talking to daytime tea time Candace, talking to Candace. So Tasha ended up seeing Candace on Nique live, and what Nique said was, when she ended up seeing her on the live, she ended up texting her like, "Oh, girl, your hair is so cute. I like your hair and all this and that." And she has a really, she has, I don't know what kind of hate she have towards her. Hey, Corey. Hey, girl. Welcome to the room. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button when you come in, girl. Corey, make sure you hit that like. So basically, Tasha has a really, really strong hate for Candace. I don't know exactly. I'm not for sure exactly what happened with Candace and Tasha, but Tasha does not like that woman. I don't know exactly what happened, but I know Tasha ended up saying some stuff about her. I don't know. But look, so she ended up seeing her on that live. So basically, Meek really feel like Tasha kind of inspired in her mind, and she said, "You know what? I'm gonna take down both of them. I'm gonna just kill two birds with one stone." So basically, she ended up trumping up the stuff, trying to turn Neek and trying to turn into Neek. So that's basically what she did, because at the beginning of that interview that she had with TS, as soon as they sit down, the first thing come out of Tasha's mouth, "Hey, fish." And I'm like, this, she was like, this is weird. Why would she say that? Yes. Yes, Corey Bob. She said that that woman was sleeping with a married man, a pastor. I was like, oh my God, those are some very serious allegations to make, especially when it comes to a woman that's not only like a really, really serious Christian, but this is a woman who is not only just a Christian, but you are married. And Tasha K, she got a lot of views. The Wino gang is deep. She got 700 some thousand subs. So just you don't know who might go to this woman church, and you saying stuff like this. So she had a lot of hate in her heart for that woman. I don't know what happened with that situation, but oh my goodness, if that story ever come out, I want to get on it. What you say, Trina? Oh my God! Oh, yeah, Trina. It's Trina. Oh, okay. But girl, I was like, oh my goodness. So I'm like, does Tasha have that much hate in her heart like that she would try? Okay, first of all, I'm gonna say this. I don't know if you're aware, but a big amount of Nique fan base, a big large amount of them, probably about close to half, are a part of the LGBTQ community. Shout out to the LGBT community. So a lot of her followers are in the LGBTQ community. So it's like she was trying to shake up some kind of situation, making it look bad on her, like she's against trans women when she's really not, as far as that fish topic go. But she was actually trying to set it up and turn them against each other. And then I have a little clip of her actually talking about that. I'm going to find that. But I'm going to say this too. Okay, as far as the situation goes, as far as the Lovely T versus TashaK, um, Nique never took a side when it came to that situation. She was just always, saying, you don't think you could ever repair this situation with you guys. I guess it was just something that was non-repairable, similar to the situation with Tasha K and Candace that time. She said that it's non-repairable, and I ended up, right. She sure did. And you know what? I ended up in that video when Tasha was really, really going at Nique. I did a breakdown of that story. I don't know if you guys seen it, but it is on my page. I did a breakdown of that story of Tasha K going in on Nique at night. But I remember in that video, and I'm not for sure if Tasha K deleted that one, but she got it on her Wino Gang bag of channel. She was just saying a big problem whenever she files out, whenever she is falling out with people. She said, okay, what you say? You got time tonight, girl? Yeah, I got time too, girl. They just called us back into work. I go back to work Wednesday, but I'm still gonna be coming with some videos about 3 to 4 days a week. So I'm not going anywhere. But girl, yeah, she ended up saying a big reason why she out falling out with people is because the others are always jealous of her. I don't know. Do you guys think everybody that she fall out with is always jealous of her? I don't know. I'm not around them, so I really can't say. But let me pull up this. Hold on. I'm gonna go to this exact thing. Like I said, I don't want to play too much of her video. That's why I'm just kind of talking about it. Okay. So this is when Candace was just jumped in on Candace Live, and Candace was just telling her, "You go to Tasha." Okay, listen to this, y'all.
That's sophisticated. So we say sophisticated. What is that? Hey, girl. Because that's not my enemy. She's not. I don't got beef with her. But I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be an adult. Girl, now you know you go below the belt. Because you do. Wait. Tasha, the same shit. You about them R. Kelly pants. Tasha, you go way below the belt. I'm from the South, okay? And we just say it for what it is. I know West Coast people speak a little bit more proper so it comes out easy. But being from the South, okay, we just say the shit for what it is. With the wine cooler and beer. Yeah, but you make it seem a little bit different. Me. Listen. I refuse to believe that I do the same thing. I don't. No, y'all bloggers. Y'all like to, do your commentary and say, you know what, I'm going to give my little commentary. I'm just not going to go there. Even though you know you want to go there, but because you trying to remain wholesome, you're trying to remain a Christian, you gonna be quiet. No, but that's the difference. We don't, and you do. That's the difference. But that's the way I was raised. Like, if you meet any family from the South, especially Florida, we don't hold our tongues. It is what it is. Okay, but can you admit that you do go below the belt? My shit is entertainment. Comedians go below the belt all the time. Okay, so we can agree. So we can't agree on that you agree. I don't do the same thing, but you just have a West Coast dialect. That's it. The only thing. But don't you be coming for me and you be doing the same thing. You be like, no, turn on that live stream and let's see what you're working with. Let's see how many people you can hold for an hour. No, probably about 600 people, as much as he does on his Instagram. A whole 19,000 personality was given to me by God. You understand what I'm saying? So,
by which God? That's the question. No, I ain't gonna go too far in on Tasha. I've been told to take it easy on her, so I'm just gonna do simple commentary. But that's just the perfect example of when that's perfect example when Nique was just telling her you do hit below the belt, Tasha. So she was telling her that, and I believe she was really, really mostly speaking on the Cardi B interview and all of that situation with the Cardi B situation. You guys know she brought in an alleged roommate. I don't think it was ever confirmed if she was really a roommate, but I do know those two girls worked in a strip club together, and it was a lot of things said with that situation pertaining some very below the belt tactics in that interview, which no one ever said allegedly. So that's basically what she was talking about. Now close my door. So, when it comes to okay. So, when it comes to Nique Nite, she is very opinionated. A lot of people say that she's monotone, and she sort of, she speaks on the same level tone, but she is very informative and she always has all of her information and receipts in line when she come with a lot of stories. So I think her blogging compared to TashaK blogging, and I'm sure TashaK probably sees it. Nique comes with the receipts. So if anyone comes to you and questions you about what it is that you have, she comes up with stuff like, okay, I got this, 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 and that for proof. So sometimes I think when on a more end, Tasha gives a very good animated story, so people don't come in a sense where they're just asking for a lot of receipts because the story's so damn good. I've never tried to discredit Tasha because Tasha, she tell a good story, and that's about all I can say as far as her being reliable on everything she says. I'll go to somebody like Nique Nite, Lovely T, Candace Daytime, even the Wiley Show. Wiley come with receipts too. Shout out to the Wiley Show. And Millie, yes, Millie comes with the receipts too. Millie come with them receipts. Yes, and that is so true. She is non-confrontational. And I think when a person like that too, I think people will probably put them in the category of, "Ooh, they scary, they scary." Not all the time. Everyone is just not confrontational. A lot of time, if someone probably comes to Nique and be like, "Girl, I think they throwing shade at you." If she didn't hear that person say her name, Nique more than likely won't respond. Somebody could be like, "Oh, she said this, 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 and that," and all of it could probably in the category of her. And Nique probably still wouldn't say nothing. Like they didn't put an address on it. They not talking about me. But it's another part in this video I wanted you to look at. But she ended up basically when it came to that Azriel dad dealing with the TashaK situation, they feel like since TashaK actually basically put out all the information about this RK case, I think, when it comes to breaking news about their RK case, I don't know. I'm just saying it because I just think this how Tasha feeling. She feel like I think she actually feel like originally came through with the interview with his brother, and I broke the stories when it came to this RK case. Can't nobody talk about no breaking news when it come to RK, because that's all me. I don't know. I think Tasha feel like that. Oh, okay. You just found me. Oh, thank you for coming to support me. Even though I just got a couple of people in the room, it's still all good. Okay, so this one is at the 43. Okay. Okay, stop cussing, boy. Okay.
I
My
like the way that
kids.
she talks
Okay.
about
Listen
the
to
DLA
this.
and the DL lady in Indianapolis. Can you view this video? I had already did the video on the DLA, the lady who came out with exposing the DL, and I'm doing air quotes because I need to update that story. And that'll be part of like another segment that I'm gonna add. So they wanted me to, since I already did that video, so there's a lot of things intertwining, and I'm like, we could just address all of it at once. She somewhat addressed is
Hold on.
I need to update that story.
All right, so then we strolled out. Okay, this was the good part. Hold on. Okay, here you go.
Is his name Gio? Now I'm forgetting the damn name. I think so. Anyways, so it was a somewhat addressing of Gio. Well, hell, in YouTube, we got to title shit that's going to get people to come to the channel. It is what it is. Period. Like, everybody knows that you got to title shit a certain way, and it is what it is. Like, period. So that's just that on that. I breezed through the Gio thing and just, address that. And then I was like, well, I don't have a major issue as far as how she addressed the woman in Indianapolis. But as I was watching the video, she used the term fish publicly. Now, a lot of people were like, that's a private conversation. That's a private thing. T.S. Madison talks about this on a public platform. So once it came to a public platform, I can talk about it. She talked about it publicly. This isn't like a leaked private call of her and her friend that got leaked privately. It was a private call that got leaked. This was a public discussion. So I seen it and I'm like, I don't really want to focus on the whole woman in Indianapolis thing. I want to have a broader conversation about the term fish. I don't agree with being called fish. I don't like that word. So let's talk about it. I put it on my Instagram, and it was not maliciously to tear down T.S. Madison. Just like the Malik Yoba thing. I had a broader conversation about the...
Yep, you're right about that too. I think if people just don't respond to Tasha, I think she will just go away. It's all about a click and a view. But at the same time, like, I actually heard Billy when she was on the platform with Wiley the other day, and she was saying that she really think Tasha has some very deep rooted problems. I think she does as well. And I think when it comes to someone that's going through what she's going through, I think it has to be a kind of in the middle type of dealing that you have to have when it comes to, when I say in the middle, I think this. I think you can't feed into her too negatively, like how to drag Nique at night. And I'm pretty sure you guys went to the Wino Gang platform and probably seen how she went in on Nique, like foaming at the mouth, just went all in belligerent completely. I think if Nique and Nite would have amped up and came with that same energy, I think Tasha's feelings probably would have been hurt. And then, okay, so if she would have went in the same way she did on her, I think Tasha's feelings would have been hurt. Then, on the other hand, I think if Nique wouldn't have responded at all, I think she still would have been butthurt. But the way that Nique responded, I think was perfect. And to be honest, I don't think Nique will really have too many more issues when it comes to Tasha. That's just what I think. I don't really think Nique will have too many more problems when it comes to Tasha. But basically, what Nique ended up saying in the video, it all boils down to the fact that Tasha had a really, really big problem with Nique and Nite having that interview with Candace Daytime. She had such a problem with that. It rubbed her the wrong way so much. She had it in her heart to basically take Nique down all over interview because you feeling like, oh, she's sitting up here having an interview with the ops, with my ops. But you gotta think, this is Nique. She has built her own platform. She's her own platform. This is not your mentee Storm. Nique done owe you any type of loyalty, Tasha. Now, if that was Storm that sit down and talk to yep, she get her feelings hurt. Yep. I think Tasha feelings was hurt. You sure right. I think so too. Yep, and that's what I was saying too, Corey. I think so calmly how Neat came back and responded that basically shut Tasha up. That's why I said I really honestly feel like I don't think Neat will have too many more problems with Tasha because you got to look at Tasha. She is basically like that playground bully. She basically like that playground bully because look at the stuff that she had done. Look at how when she seen Candace on a platform interviewing and talking to Nique. Look how she tried to treat Nique like, oh, you playing with my enemy. I'm gonna take both of y'all down. This is junior high antics. This junior high stuff. That is something else. Okay. So yeah, I'm like, yeah. And then about the fish thing, that whole fish topic began to trend all because of Nique. Like that fish topic, that was a trending thing. It really was. And Tasha was like, yeah, I'm finna get a hold of this and I gotta get my trending clicks and views off of this. I don't even care if you did come up with it. So that's where it come with that. Yep. Yeah, you right. Corey, you can probably tell when I be talking, I be really trying to watch my words. I don't I come with the real sometimes I'm like, I don't want to say nothing to offend anybody. But sometimes you just gotta be real. Yep, that's her minion. You know her minion Storm, honey. And uh this is something that Nick ended up saying when she was responding. When she ended up saying, Storm, look at how she's had relationships and friendships with her other colleagues and look how it all ended. How do you think the relationship gonna go? How that relationship gonna end when it comes to Storm? Because you gotta think in life things usually end how it start, right? So I don't know if you guys know, but okay, when it comes to Tommy Sotomayor and Tasha'K, that in the past they've had little words and stuff with each other. Then, bam, you look up Storm over here getting mentored by Tommy, and then Tasha'K out of nowhere, he's sitting up over there with her. He didn't up and moved and packed up his stuff and over there with her. So it's like, Tasha, you picked him up under spiteful situations. I talked about this in my other live video when I was talking about Storm, but I was like, I don't ever sit back and wish bad on anybody's situation. I hope everybody come out real good when it comes to the YouTube thing, and I hope everybody can reach to the highest point that they can reach and go further. But looking at how things end the way they start, and Tasha snatch you up just despite Tommy. I really hate to see how it will end with Storm and Tasha. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I really, 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 I'm gonna hate to see how it end with them because it's not gonna be pretty. There's gonna be tears. There's gonna be so much content, and I will be up on it. So I hope you guys in the live when this shit go down. Yes, yes, and you know what? I noticed that Tasha haven't been putting out a whole lot of stuff either. I think she came with a video last night talking about something about Gloria Ridge and stuff like that. I haven't watched it. I just heard Wiley talking about it earlier. Oh, y'all know Wiley hit 10K. Congrats, Wiley. I'm gonna have to put that down in my yeah, I had sent him $20 earlier. Yes, $20 challenge. Wiley has reached 10K. But he was talking about that video TashaK dropped yesterday. It just sounded like a bunch. When he was sitting here telling me the the stuff that she was saying in her video yesterday, it just all sounded like a fairy tale. And I'm like picturing everything in my head that she was saying. I'm like, this sounds like a freaking fairy tale. It was entertaining. I gotta say, Tasha is very animated. She will paint you the most colorful story, and it will have you laugh. Okay, so I'm about to show you a little snippet part of um when she was actually interviewing and talking to Candace Daytime Tea Time.
She jealous of me, that I'm just listening to her like, all right, well, I'm out. Like, all right, cool, whatever. Candace was distraught. I'm like, damn.
Girl, you are so serious. I unsubbed to him and sub back too because Storm just strike me as that type of guy that never got any attention growing up. He the type that you real kind of like feel sorry for him. Oh, okay. Okay, girl. Well, come back and watch, girl.
What happened? Did you really get hacked? What's going on? Like, is it really that deep? Like, what's happening here? You know, I didn't think I'm like, a hack, really? But until you realize how diabolical this person is, you don't realize that something that sounds so bizarre, that person, you can't put it past them. That's all I'll say on that. Daytime Tea Time makes an appearance on my channel. Tasha, after I wrap the video, after Daytime Tea Time makes an appearance, I've done several videos on my channel. But she never texts me on a video that don't pertain to her. Now I realize when she comes on my platform on something that pertains to her, but I found it very odd that she's texting me about something that's not about R. Kelly and texting me about something that didn't pertain to her. But I'm like, oh, Tea Time came on my channel.
Oh, thank you, girl. If you got a YouTube channel, I don't know if you got a YouTube channel, but I subscribe to you too, girl.
Okay, this is weird. So she texts me and she says, OMG, your hair tonight was fire, girl. She put the wine glasses and the carpet. So I say boo to everybody, subscribers. That's just my lingo. I say, all right. I said, thanks, boo. She said, girl, I turned on that video, was like, whoa. I replied and I said, it was a roller coaster the moment the callers came in. I was not ready. Now, I wasn't ready. We had a phone sex operator call in that definitely stole the show. We had trans women tell about their experiences and how they feel. I had animated gay men and unanimated gay men. I had animated heterosexual women and non-animated heterosexual women. I mean, yeah, that's right. It was a whole like roller coaster of a show. So that's what I told her. It was a roller coaster. The moment the callers came in, I was not ready. So being that she had already prior been on for Jason Lee, I had never texted her about this because we don't be texting like that. We're not like buddies like that. Then at that moment, then I expressed to her, your subs was so mad at me in the comments of the Jason video. I'm like, why y'all mad? LOL. She says, let me go look at them. And I said, they a mess telling me I was hating. I'm like, what the heck? So and I guess when people like people, if you don't kiss the person that they like as, they view it as hating. I'm an adult. If I see Tasha get below the belt and I see people holding her at this victim card, I'm gonna be adult and be like, Tasha, now come on now, like, I don't know why y'all think I'm afraid to tell people what I'm afraid to tell them. Like, I told her how I felt in the Jason Lee video. There was no beef, there was no malice. So I don't understand why y'all think somebody is scared just because they don't foam at the mouth. But I already talked about that, whatever. Anyways, so I'm already having an eyebrow raised at this whole thread because you don't be texting me. All of a sudden, daytime, tea time comes on my channel. Then you start texting me. This is weird, but I'll be cordial and I'll be cool, and it's all whatever. We ain't beefing. We ain't at this time. We're not beefing. We're not, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be cordial. I'll also proceed with caution because I don't trust this. Something about this feels set up-ish. It feels.
Oh, okay. And you know, sometimes I do got to stop and play it again, but I see exactly where she's coming from, why it would feel like a setup. A man who everyone is questioning his sexuality right before this man flirts with you, his his YouTube mother comes to you saying, I think he likes you, girl. And you guys keep in mind, this is just moments after she's seen Candace in the interview with Nique on the platform. So listen to this.
Set up-ish, So then she says, my co-host literally wants to date you. And then she replies, you know how they are. I don't think you were hating, because she was replying back to the whole Jason Lee thing. And then I said, hell no, I wasn't hating. We was having an adult discussion. Adults can hold other adults accountable. Adults can talk and say, girl, now you was tripping here. Or girl, come on now, really? That's what adults do. Ass kissers do something else. Worshippers, they do something else. Adults, they have actual adult conversations. Anyways, she said, I know you weren't. So then we go back, and I go back and I say, and Storm you talking about? Because she said my co-host literally wants to date you. So me,
and then one thing about it, Storm, you're a grown man. You shouldn't even have anyone going to. I don't know if he told Tasha to say this, but it does sound very set up-ish. Looking at the fact that you're a grown man, no one else should have to go to anybody and say, "Girl, he like you." Y'all not in high school. That sounds like a setup.
I'm not trying to challenge a person's sexuality. I think that he's gay. That's what I think. I'm not saying that he is for sure. I'm not saying I know it for a fact. I myself think that he's gay. So when she tells me, my co-host literally wants to date you, number one, this is fishy that you're writing me that after you see daytime tea time on my page. And number two, now you're trying to set me up with your co-host that they don't believe that you believe that he's straight.
Right.
So that's fishy as well. Number three, at the time of this text, February 25th, in December, Storm had already sent several messages via his videos telling his subscribers he thought I was pretty, he thought I was attractive, he thought that all of these things. I already heard this before. People have came to my DMs. Storm thinks that you're pretty. He wants to date you. His subscribers come to my community tab. Storm's talking about you on his channel. People come to my video comments if he does a video, they'll come. Storm says that. I already know what he said. So when she comes with this set up-ish situation, I'm looking like, girl, I don't think that you think that he's straight. I don't think that he's straight.
Dang. It seemed like a sad, dirty Storm right now. But she said, I don't think he's straight. Okay, so this is another little part right here I want you guys to listen to. that kind of stood out in everything?
Call me sometime, or they would tell you, you know, things like that. I didn't tell you anything like that, so I didn't think this was anything that you would try to blow up and make to be something. But, you know, shit, if TashaK is your mentor, y'all would try to make something out of anything. But that was the end of the conversation. He tried to convince me that he's not messy. I already know you're a messy queen. I would never trust you in that level.
Okay, first of all, the guy have to come out and say, I'm not really messy. He messy.
But yeah, okay, heard you. End of communication. Never talked to him on the phone. Never told him I'm interested in talking to him on the phone. Never told him to hit me up. Never called him. Never texted him. Never had any other communication with him at all.
Yeah. And this is what I'm about to transition into the other thing about the Rude Boy and the Soncerae thing. But I'm gonna wrap this up saying this as far as the Nique and the Tasha thing go. Anytime you are, talking to a person and, if you got a feeling that you don't think they straight, just come out and say it. Just be like, look, I'd be cool with you. I'd be your friend. But as far as like, if you come to my city, we can go grab a bite to eat. It'd be nothing else other than that. And please don't call it a date. So I think if Nique would have came straight out and just been like, hey, your sexuality is a bit questionable to me, I don't think even though those receipts were weak as heck that Storm came out with, I don't think Storm would have even came with the receipts if in that text, if Nique would have been like, hey, I don't really see you like that, Storm. I'll just be your friend. Storm couldn't even use them little weak so-called receipts against her if she just would have came out and kept it real. And I think I heard Millie say that. I think I did. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I think I heard her say that because Millie was like, you should have just came out and been real and been like, hey, you ain't my type. I'm not digging you like that. I'd be cool with you. We could probably hook up, do a collab, a YouTube video or something together. But that's about it. So with, and then this another thing. And I know when it comes to Storm, I keep saying the same thing. Storm, if you really did, because Nique is a very beautiful girl, beautiful body, beautiful face, everything. If you really did like this girl and you really were truly attracted to her, it's kind of like, in a sense, I think I heard Armand say this. It's kind of like, in a sense, Tasha is your mother and Nique is your girl that you want to be your girlfriend. And your mama don't like that girl. She'll be like, hey, my mom, she feel like that about you, but I still think you fine. I still want to get with you. Hey, I don't feel the way she feel. You joined right in. It's basically like you joined right in with your mama. Like, yeah, mama, I don't like her either. Drag her, mama, drag her. Come on now. Dude, that's crazy. What you say? You think Storm is a little femish like? That man owns some time. Girl, it do look like, and you know what? For you to say that, Corey, don't you know? Storm, he said eventually he would love to work with Tyler Perry, so I could see him in some Tyler Perry movies. And the first thing, what you think? The first thing Tyler try to put on him? Just put it down in the description. What you think Tyler Perry try to get Storm to do when he first come into his movie? You're going to be Muddy Part 2. Because you remember when she did that little, when TashaK did the little skit thing with BET, they had her dressed up like a crazy looking ghetto grandmother. And then she had on a little outfit holding up on to about this, how all dark skinned girls look when the light skinned girls take their men. She did all the stereotypical stuff that people try to categorize us, and she fell for all of that. So I'm like, yeah, that is crazy. Yes, I promise you did. And you know what? What I was when I was looking and going over the video when Nique was talking about the whole rundown, I'm like, Nique, she's smart. Now she's not the type of girl that's going at somebody hooping and hollering and all that. but she is very strategic in how she moves because she pay close attention. And then another thing, she know everybody that has been on YouTube pretty much know how Tasha move. So she pretty much know where she coming at with this shade. So yeah. Okay, so that's that on that. Now I'm gonna get off into the YouTuber that goes by the name of Rude MP. Rude, you guys can check his channel out. Feel free to check that out. But this is basically a whole video that he ended up making. Now, this is something, y'all. Now, this was something. Now, don't you know the video that Rude MP ended up making when he was basically going at all the guys that been going at Soncerae and all of that? And there's even a guy that ended up, and I often ran across his page, the guy that made up the page, and I think it's titled STL for You. I've been across his page. I've seen the stuff that he do pertaining to Soncerae, and they just all sit around and talk about Soncerae. So he was talking about that. But don't you know, this guy, Rude MP Rude, his video mysteriously ended up streaming on Soncerae page. Now that was super weird to me. So first, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this little small little clip of when Rude MP was actually talking to Sotomayor. So this was when he was actually talking to him. And I'm going to play that. Then I'm going to go to Rude actual video when he was coming at all of the guys that's been going at Soncerae. So listen to this.
Care about this kid either if she killed herself. Yeah, okay, I can agree. Okay. All right. Exclusivity up in this motherfucker, ladies and gentlemen. The brother that was talking on the panel there.
And this is just a little piece of the video when he was talking to Rude MP. I'm not going to try to play too much of it, but this is fair use.
Rude is in here. Talk to me, sir. Hey, how you doing, man? I'm doing all right. Hold on. You got to answer me a question. What you just said, you said that girl doesn't care about, and those people, they don't care about this kid because they are talking about shit and won't let it go. Will you not admit that the mother didn't care about this kid either and she killed herself? Yeah, okay. I can agree. Okay. All right. Very, very selfish act if that's the case, yeah. All right. Talk to me, brother.
Okay, so when he did admit that it was a selfish act, I had a little more respect and I was open to listen to him. But listen to this for just about 2 minutes.
Talk about this video. No. I appreciate you letting me come on. I just wanted to speak more for the video, but yet the reason why I can, call out so many people names because I've been dealing with these people for like almost 2 years, so we all know each other. So everybody whose name I'm calling out, I've been seeing this going on for like since 2018. Mm-hmm. So that's the reason why it's easy for me to really just run this shit down the way I'm doing it. Why are you riding so hard for this one? I want to be honest. It's not about me riding hard for her per se. Like when I'm looking at how this shit look very unnatural. Now I understand you guys, like you for instance, and a lot of other people have had the issue with this particular woman. I'm looking at like some of these brothers, right? Mm-hmm. How they just go so many years doing it. I can't say that about you. I don't see you going years with the same shit.
Yeah, and he right about that because Soncerae actually put out on one of her blog sites that Tommy Sotomayor was allegedly peto, if you know what I mean. She actually said that about him. And Soncerae actually built her whole channel actually going at Tommy Sotomayor. If you go back to the beginning of, if you go to Soncerae page and you go back to the beginning of all of her videos when she first came out, she was doing nothing but going at Tommy. So check this out. Listen to this.
You got some people make live videos about this woman every day, just talking about the same shit. No matter if she's talking about her traveling or her moving or going to get some eat, they always just making videos about this particular woman. I'm like, well, no, you guys are grown men. It's like, what is the issue with this woman and what she's saying? Now, the thing when it comes to like, let's say, like Chris Law, me and Chris Law, like, so we've spoke many times, right? I have no issue with Chris Law per se. Chris Law, you the only guy who have a legit reason, a legit right with this woman, but you don't even do the live streams the way these other brothers do. You got the real reason to do so. So it's just look kind of weird that you know that this shit's not player, it's not cool, but yet you support these other guys who doing it, they going at this particular woman,
when you and this woman, y'all can really just talk and come to some type of agreement to not discuss each other ever again. Right?
But that's what.
Yeah, and that make a lot of sense. You know, I just think a lot of the situations that happen, and I'm just gonna throw it out there, a lot of the situations that happen, especially between the Black YouTube sector, the Black blogger YouTube sector, a lot of the beefs that go down, it can be nipped in the bud by a simple conversation where two people can come to an understanding. But it usually goes further. But listen.
Hold on. That's what he said. He has tried to do with this woman, and this woman will not let it happen. As a matter of fact, I did the same thing. And I'm going to ask you, how do you feel about these people when they play in your video right now? They put my name in it, and you said nothing about me. So do you believe these people got her best interest at heart, or are they trying to get as many views as they can?
It come down to views. It come down to views. I was surprised too, seeing it, because somebody, they hit.
No, I could be honest and I could say, because Soncerae is a trending topic, I'm talking about her. But another thing, I have been following Soncerae for about 3 years. So this isn't a situation where I just heard of a YouTuber, Soncerae, supposedly taking her life due to cyberbullying, and I just got on it. I've been following Soncerae. So when this situation happened, it was a shock to me. But I see what they're saying. Because nobody just posting stuff not to get views. Let's just keep it all the way 100.
You know, and I say, you know what, Soncerae is going to play your video that you did. I'm like, fuck. And then I'm waking up just now and I'm seeing my shit's being premiered on her show. I'm like, okay, we're down.
So did y'all hear that? Soncerae is premiering this dude video on her show. How weird is that?
I think said the fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, but be honest. In your honest opinion, do you believe this woman is dead?
No.
All right. So you heard what he said. He do not believe that she is passed. He do not believe that. Okay, so that's that is Rude MP. Okay, so I'm gonna go to this video, and he ended up making this video. He ended up making this video about 3 days ago. And I'm gonna go here.
Trying to have court on YouTube instead of going to the proper authorities, knowing that we live in a society to where the women is going to be viewed as the victim. The female is the victim initially. She has to be proven to be guilty. Initially, she's going to be viewed as the victim in the court of public opinion and also in the court of law. Hell, even in maritime admiralty law, nigga, the law of the fucking water, nigga, that females be viewed as the victim. But if you guys had proof and evidence of her being a suspect and being guilty, you can't get me to believe that you guys went to the police and you kind of you alert the police in your particular city or even in the city that she's living in, and pretty much telling the police about the activities that she does online and how people, families be put in jeopardy because of her activities. If it's true, right? If you guys can stand on this shit 10 toes down and not be always on live streams, nigga, thinking that that's your justice. Because you think y'all real street niggas, which you're not, right? If it was that detrimental to where your people was in jeopardy, your people was vulnerable to her doxing or whatever it is she's doing to you guys.
And this live is almost at an hour, so I'm about to wrap it up. But what I'm gonna do for you guys, I'm gonna actually drop the link to go to Rude MP Rude channel so you guys can watch it. It's a pretty long video. You guys, if you know me, I don't go live no more than hours to minutes. But this video, it is like a 2 hour and some video, but he just giving a whole rundown. All the guys on YouTube that's been going at Soncerae and how he feel like it's unnecessary. Now, this is what I did hear him saying, and it actually made sense. If something makes sense, I can acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? But something he did say, when it came to Priest, Soncerae baby father, or when it came to law, you know, Soncerae did allegedly dox Chris Law, reached out to his daughter and some more stuff. And when it comes to Tommy, you know, she always was going at Tommy, talking about Tommy. But he said, besides all of that, he don't feel like any of those other guys should have. He don't feel like any of those other guys should have been coming at Soncerae, making a whole page about Soncerae. He don't feel like that was valid for those guys to do what they were doing. So I can understand where he coming from on that situation, as far, you know, as whole channels being made up about one person, and you know, people going in on this one person. And then you guys, just keep it real, would you guys actually tune in every single day and watch a person talk about one person? I mean, wouldn't that get old? You know, I just think that it just got old and uninteresting to me. And I think that's why I always like, and I can admit, and I can actually say right now, my 3 top watch YouTubers, let's see, Mob Radio, Millie and Mob Radio, The Wiley Show, Tommy Sotomayor. And let me tell you why those are my 3 top watch YouTubers: Mob Radio, Wiley, and Tommy Sotomayor. Because all 3 of them, they come with variety. People can say about whatever it is they want to say about them, but one thing about the Wiley Show, Tommy Sotomayor, Mob Radio, they come with variety. You will never really just go to their channel and be like, oh, they finna be talking about this same old dude, or they finna be talking about this same old celebrity, they finna be talking about this same old topic. Wiley, Millie, Tommy Sotomayor, they come with variety. And that's what keep people coming back, because you never know what's going to be talked about. And I think that's what makes it really, really exciting when it comes to certain YouTubers. But when you just always talking about the same one person, that's no fun. Okay, I may have to come back and drop that link. But yeah, you go check out Rue Boy MP. That's his name, Rue MP Boy or something like that. But yes, thank you guys for coming to sit with me. Thank you so much. Thank you, Corey, for hitting me up. I'm gonna get my email and everything, so you send me your info, and I'm gonna go into my computer. You send me your info as far as your email goes, and I give you a wrench. So whenever I go live, you can be my moderator, Corey. So make sure you hit me up in the email. Yes, it's enough room for everybody, and that's what I cannot believe. Some people actually fight for these spots, like I'm the top blogger, I'm the top this, or I'm the top that. It's enough room on YouTube for everybody, and that's why they call it YouTube, because you come with your personality, be yourself, and deliver your information how you do it. That's YouTube. You come with yourself and just be the best you that you can be. But when all of this, so really the only competition you got is yourself, because you just pushing to be a better you than what you were in your last video. You want to do this video need to be better than the last video you made. So that's the only competition, is yourself. But when you put yourself and you make yourself feel like, oh, they competition, oh, she competition, oh, she talking about this, she competition, and all this, and you get your panties in a bunch about what everybody else doing, that's when you lose track and you lose focus. Just focus on you and improving yourself, and out here in these YouTube streets, you will never feel like anybody else's competition. That is so true. So yes, girl, make sure you hit me up in my email, and I'm gonna wrench you up and everything. I'm gonna figure out how to go in here and do that. But most definitely, I said I probably don't have enough people in the audience to even have a moderator yet, but I still give you a blue wrench, so you can have that blue wrench by your name. But thank you guys for tuning in so much. Thank you much. Make sure you hit that like button, share this. I know I'm sort of still new at the streaming live. They kind of hold my videos a little longer than they do other YouTubers. So, Make sure you go and share this. Make sure you like. If you have not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I most definitely will be coming back again. There was some breaking news that ended up happening here in my hometown of Little Rock, Arkansas. So I'm going to be getting that news story together right when I get off here, and I'm going to finish it on up tomorrow. But I'm going to set up that live to probably end up going live. If not the end of tomorrow, it most definitely will probably be on Tuesday morning. So you guys watch out for that advertisement for that news broadcast. It was a crazy situation where this girl was dating a guy and she was pregnant by him. And this girl has a young child. You guys just y'all gotta tune in. It's a crazy story though. Make sure you stay tuned, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You guys stay safe out there. And as usual, love you, YouTube. Tap that subscribe button, share. And I will see you next time.